Let's do this. Let's do it. Okay, so we got the plus play simultaneously.
Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and place this window in. Now, this window is a little bit big, so let's go ahead and make it the size that's shown on your floor plan. So what we're gonna have to do is let's go ahead and type in explode. You select that window, hit the space bar to explode it, and let's go ahead and use the stretch command. This is why I love this command. It's very powerful. So you have to type in S, hit the space bar to activate it, and then you select all of the points that you want to stretch, which is just about everything on the left side or the left tip.
So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you explode the whole model. Some models you have to explode them twice. Then type in the S for the stretch command and select a corner and then just drag it over to this line, just like that. And you want to do the same thing on the right side. You want to type in S for stretch and grab it at the bottom corner and just drag it over. That way that window is now the size that it should be. Now you want to type in the word block, B-L-O-C-K, and just like we blocked up everything else, you want to go ahead and give it a name. Let's see, we're going to call this one window. However many windows you created, you want to just give it a number. So window 5, and you want to select objects, and then select the window, and then click OK, and now your window is a block, and therefore you can move it into the wall. So hit M for move, and drag it and snap it in place right here. Okay. So that way we have everything in the kitchen, and let's go ahead and bring over some of the doors. Okay. This is an entry door. It's a door with two windows on the side, or it's called a light in the field. So it's a door with two lights on the side. And what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to actually clean it up a little bit because there are some things that are shown that we don't want to show, like that hatch pattern right here. So we're gonna delete that and delete that guy. We're also gonna delete these three on this side over here. Just hit delete once you highlight them. Okay. And now let's go ahead and we want to place the door on the layers that it should be on. Okay. So right now we need to go ahead and select the door and place it on a layer that it should be on. Either you can go to the door layer, or you can select match properties from a door that you already placed on the layer. So that's the A-plan door layer that you want to select, and it has a red finish or red in color. Now let's go ahead and put the windows and the brick on the layer that it should be. Okay. So now we want to go ahead and match properties because we already have the brick selected. So we want to go ahead and change this to the brick layer. Okay. And now we want to go ahead and let's put the windows on the window layer. Okay. Well, we have to select a window that has not been, let's just say, created as a block. So due to time constraints, let's go ahead and copy this down because there should be a line on the front side of the window. So you hit CO for copy and select it at the point you want to select it and drag it down and place it. Okay. So now we need to put this on a Windows layer, the A-plan Windows layer. So go ahead and select each component of that window. We're going to go ahead and mirror this guy on the other side, or no, let's leave it just like it is because it's going to be open. It's going to fit right into the opening that we are showing right up here. Okay. So let's type in RAY to create an array. Let's project the opening lines down. Project the opening lines down just like that. And as you can see, that's how it's going to fit into the window. So once we have determined that the size of the window is correct, now we can go ahead and place it on its respective layer. And that's an A-plan window layer. And it is a yellow layer. Once you get used to the layers, you can just start looking for the colors. If you notice, everything is in alphabetical order. You have kitchens, then plans, then roof. So there's an A-plan window layer. And now you can see it's yellow just like all the other windows. And now you want to turn them into a block. Okay. So you want to call this door window. You type in BLOCK to activate the block command, name it, and then select objects, and then click OK. And now you have this whole thing as a block. Okay. It just helps to make it as a block. That way you can move it around. And plus, we don't intend to modify it anymore at this juncture. And just snap it in place. showing here. That to line up just like that. So there's your front entry door with its two side lights, right? So right now, let's go ahead and select hatch, type in HATCH, and you want to click pick points, all right? And then you want to match the hatch that we already created earlier, because when you pick the points, you didn't tell it what. You didn't tell it what you wanted it to be, so we have to go ahead and match the properties of one that is already existing, okay? So now this is actually a concrete pad. We want to put that on some type of concrete or foundation layer. So it should be like A concrete or something like that, A elevation concrete or A plan concrete. Tell you what, let's just put it on the stairs layer, A exterior stair. Let's go ahead and move it into place. And let's go ahead and place them all on that same layer. Just moving right into place. It's going to snap right to the exterior wall. And there you have your floor plan in place. We still have to go ahead and add a window on the south side. So I'm saying, either we can use one that we have already copied down to our model, or we can go ahead and take the one that's shown in the PDF document and copy it down and go ahead and add it, block it up, make sure it's the right size, and then put it on the correct layer, or vice versa. So yeah, this is a window with operable windows. That's why it looks like it has door swings. It's actually a window. It just has some operable windows. These windows do not slide up and down. They open up just like a door. So let's go ahead and copy that down. Type in CO to copy it. And we're going to place it here. Let's go ahead and clean it up. We're going to delete the hatch right here. Let's go ahead and delete the window marker. And let's go ahead and delete the hatch right here. Okay. And now let's go ahead and place it on its respective layer before we actually block it up. So you want to go ahead and select this whole guy because it's all in the window, and you want to place it on a window layer, okay? The same window layer that the other ones are on. The only reason we cannot match the properties is because the other ones have already been blocked up. So now you've got it on the window layer. Type in BLOCK for block, and I think this might be window 6. Yes, and you want to select objects. And you want to highlight all of those objects. You already highlighted them. Let's go ahead and move it into the wall, just like this. And now we have created our operable window. Now, we see on the left side that the window does not reach the wall like it should, so we need to fix that. So we're going to have to explode it. So you're going to select and type in explode. Go ahead and delete that, select it. All right, so let's just move the wall over, just like that. How about that? Let's go ahead and extend the edges of the wall over it, okay? And that's how we'll leave that. We'll leave that just like that. It's a lot quicker. We can go ahead and take the CMU or the brick, and let's go ahead and place it in alignment with the window sill. So you can see them utilizing the stretch command. So just hit S and highlight the edges and pull it over. And now we have our windows in. Let's go ahead and put the roof overhang. There's a slight roof overhang that's shown right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy it down, and then we're going to put it on these respective layers as it should be. So let's go ahead and copy it down. Let's draw over it, and then let's copy the lines down that we drew over it. And the line that I used was a poly line. So to draw that line, you're going to type in PL, and then just trace over what's already there. And then once you trace over it, let's go ahead and select that line and copy it down. That's what I'm doing here, okay? And you want to just place it in the same location where it's placed on the PDF model. And as you can see, our door placement is a little bit off. So we need to go ahead and utilize the stretch command and drag that door down, okay? And we just moved the opening. Now we need to select the door and drag the door down as well. And as you can see, that's where that overhang falls. So now we need to go ahead and make sure that it is aligned with the brick wall of the PDF, and it is. So now we need to modify our roof overhang at this juncture. And you want to select stretch and highlight both points and just pull it over to the edge. And let's go ahead and bring this to the front of the brick. And that's how you want it to show. Now let's go ahead and place it on the correct layer. Select it. And we're going to use an overhang layer. We don't want to use A-roof text. Right now they don't have a layer that's created for it. And something as simplistic as this, I didn't want to create one. So we're just going to apply a layer to it that's on the roof layer. So maybe we can use something like whatever that one was. This one is on. Right, because we needed to show dash. All dash lines will actually show overhang. So we put it on the same layer as the cabinets, but I think I'm going to go ahead and modify it and change it and put it on the roof layer. Let's see, we have roof building, roof drainage, roof text. Let's see. Yeah, a roof building line. That's the layer we want to put it on. So go back and select it, and then go to a roof building line. All right. And let's go ahead and select it, and you want to make sure it's showing a dash line. That way, it's showing that something that's overhead and that's above. Okay. And right now, we're going to rename this layer. Okay. And we're going to call it a roof overhang. So what you do is you open up the layer palette menu, and you're going to type in a roof overhang. So you click rename layer. And let's take off the all caps. I have the all caps, so I don't want the all caps. So over. Okay. A roof overhang. Then you want to click OK. You want to get out of it. And you want to select it again. And make sure it's on the A roof overhang layer. And we didn't change it. You have to click save when you actually change the layer. So let's go back in to the layer properties menu and change it to A roof overhang. You can just right click on it and select rename, and you can type in A roof overhang. Okay. So let's go ahead and delete these two out. All right. Right now we've got the first floor plan, like we want to show it, with the exception of the dimensions. And we'll go ahead and include that. We'll go ahead and show that potentially in the next video. Yeah, let's go ahead and show it in the next video. So we'll stop right here for this part. This is part 4. Yes. Yeah. So we'll stop right here for part 4.